Hey everyone, Michael here. This was a continuation of the episode 18 discussion around the pneumatic tubes. We stopped recording. We thought everything was done, had everybody tail sync. We cut mics. And then in Discord, the discussion continued. So it was really enjoyable. It was funny. So I grabbed Craig and brought him in. You're missing a couple minutes, so that's why it kind of starts abruptly. But have a listen. We also cut it in the middle of this because I thought the conversation was done again, and then it wasn't. So I brought Craig back to record the rest of it. So enjoy this little excerpt, this little supplemental piece of content around the pneumatic tubes discussion.
Oh, hi, Craig. Even if it's not a vacuum, it's still pulling the air towards something. So if you're behind it, you're not going to smell it because it's pulling that smell towards the end.
Okay.
That's
Fair
true.
enough.
Is it a vacuum or is it moving air?
It has to be moving air because
That's a lot of moving air
it
to
is.
move lots of human bodies.
Yes. But I mean, that's the only way I have ever seen it in the show because we're
This
like
isn't going to
the
be ADA
tube.
friendly.
Why not?
Some fat guy's not going to be able to get on, and then you're going to get in a lawsuit.
Or what do you do with a wheelchair?
You can sit in the
Wheelchair comes
wheelchair and
separated
just,
from the person and just starts clattering people going through the tube
you
faster.
get a seat belt. Put a seat belt on your wheelchair and roll it in the tube.
People in wheelchairs gonna have a 5-point harness.
Then
No,
they're going to need
you
a
need just
fucking
a lap
Hans
part.
device.
If anything, that thing's going to have more wind resistance and it's going to make it go faster.
That's my point. Like, kill somebody with your wheelchair.
That's like saying you're going to kill someone just by going in the tube by itself.
Here's the problem, man. You're getting, with every step of this, you're getting closer and closer to something called a train.
No, you're not.
Now wear a seatbelt.
The highway system.
That's that's only if you have a wheelchair. That's it.
The highway system.
Most people, what do you think? Less than 1% of people have a wheelchair. Are wheelchair bound individuals.
Yeah, but the ADA doesn't care about that. You got to have a way for them too.
That's what I'm saying. They will just get in the same tube.
And kill the people in front of them because they're moving faster. That's what you're saying.
I feel like, well, no, I don't actually.
Everybody will
now
be
that
in a
you said
wheel.
that, I've had the thought. Because this is pulling you, you have to be moving at around terminal velocity. And having a wheelchair is going to be a similar terminal velocity than just a regular person.
Would it?
Why not?
I feel like we need to do
because it has a
aerodynamic testing
different,
on them.
yeah, because it has a different mass and aerodynamic property. It wouldn't have the same terminal velocity.
How much do you think wheelchairs weigh?
Not an insignificant amount, but it's also changing the aerodynamic shape.
That is true. But also, you might not be able to get on the tube if you have a wheelchair. You don't have to make it ADA.
You do.
You
That's
don't.
what ADA is for.
No, that's a guideline.
No,
It is not. It is a law.
It's a recommendation.
This
a
is get
recommendation.
closed down for stuff like that.
Yes.
How many
is
people?
law.
How many people?
At least
you
until Trump
know
changes it, it's law.
have, how many people do you know that have a wheelchair that have gone skydiving?
None.
I've
Zero.
seen videos of at least 5.
You know what? I'm
They
going to
don't
make that
do
my
it.
next political point. We're going to repeal the ADA. So we can build this
That's the thing.
fucking
The
tube.
people who go skydiving, they don't skydive with the wheelchair.
Yeah, but
So then they have to have a wheelchair on the other side. If they're not going to take the wheelchair through the tube, they have to have it on the other side. Where you're just going to
That's
have a bunch.
fine.
Are you going to have like it's going to be like a shopping
Here's-
cart
that's where
It's gonna
return
be like-
spectacle.
that's
It's gonna
where
be like
Austin's
the
really making his
damn- What?
that's where Austin's really making his millions, Brittle. He's going to mass manufacture wheelchairs so that there's just wheelchairs at every endpoint on the tube, and you have to pay a subscription to be able to use them. That's
What's
where
like
he's
the
going to make his
motherfucking
millions.
Damn
cripple everybody.
lime green scooters that are infesting all of the major cities where you just see hundreds and thousands of just green scooters just laying on the street because people aren't putting them up, and it's going to be the same thing. They're already doing it in big cities. Why not just have wheelchairs around for people who need wheelchairs?
I'll walk.
Yeah, and then you're going to charge those people extra money.
No. You have we've already established we're going into a subscription base. You scan your thing, your little subscription tag at the tube, so they know you're there. If you need a wheelchair, you have a little extra beep that it's like, oh, this person's wheelchair bound. So whenever they get to the other end, there's just a wheelchair that unlocks for that person.
And how do they get from the tube into this wheelchair?
With the help of the assistants.
Oh, no,
The train
yeah, the
conductor.
No, the tube assistant. What if I can get
You
it
know-
to where it just like plops, like it drops them right on the wheelchair?
Then what's going to happen for the people who don't need a wheelchair?
They don't go down the wheelchair tube.
Now
It's
you're
like the guy
segregating
at the
them.
water park.
I'm not segregating. You have it's a fork method. Upon arrival, you have a one tube offshoot to wheelchairs. One tube that is the people who have working legs, and they just walk out.
Oh, I think this
I
is our
have
first supplemental.
I have a terrible idea. I don't know if I can say it while Craig is recording. I'm picturing like the old. You said the word segregation, but instead of like by skin color, there's just one room for able-bodied people to get on the tube, and then all the handicapped people have to go in the other room. So now you're creating more traffic for the tube.
I'm just saying, you know.
I mean, that does seem like that's what Austin's proposing here is you have a different entrance and a different exit point depending on how capable you are.
It's like it's 3 feet from the other tube. You're going to the same location.
Now, do you separate it by a wall?
No, it's
Can
just
they
a
look at each
forked
other?
end. It's a clear tube. Of course, they can look at each other.
Okay. I mean, I don't know where you stand on all this. Like, first you're
I-
segregating people. I don't know if
And
like,
there's
It's not
water
they're
fountains.
going through the same tube. That's not segregation. It's one tube. I don't know how you managed to make this into something it's not.
I'm not the one who made the tubes, man. I'm
Neither
just
am
interpreting what you
I.
said.
No, you brought up what happens if someone is wheelchair bound, and I answered the question. They have a tube that will take them. That is the same tube system everyone else is using. Just upon arrival, they have a wheelchair.
I got a better idea. Let's
What?
use these tubes for cargo and get the 18-wheelers off the road.
Obviously, you can do that too, but I want to do it for people.
So you're eliminating roads entirely.
No, because this is for. I mean, like in the show, they do it just to get around the city because it's New York, so a lot of walking happens in New York, and it's just a
replaced the
faster way to go
subway.
from one place
It
to another.
replaces what the British call the tubes.
Yeah,
We're replacing the tubes with the
with tubes. Yeah, better
don't have-
tubes.
I think
Better
I'd still
tube
take
system.
the train.
I'm sticking to the car.
I'm just
I
talking
mean,
about in New York. Like if we're talking in a New York scenario, give me the train.
Like I just
I'm
want
not,
to
I'm not
go
going
through
to
a tube.
I'm not going to explode in a vacuum or splat at the end of the tube because I'm going too fast.
It doesn't happen that way in the show. No one died in these tubes.
Yeah, because it's a cartoon.
In the extremely
That was
realistic.
my whole point. I can't make this. It is impossible for
can.
me to do. But I
think it's
want
impossible.
it.
Full stop.
I want the tubes from Futurama to be real. It's like saying I want interdimensional space travel to be real. We
But
can't
we're
do that.
closer to that than we are the tubes.
No, we're not.
Oh, I 100% think we are.
That's like saying we're closer to Brittle's portable
All
teleportation
right,
device.
we have been in space before. We have not even put the frog into the bank tube yet.
We have had bank tubes longer than we have had space travel.
But we haven't put a living thing into it. So you've got to
because
go
no
like
one's brave enough to do it.
a frog
Maybe
is.
there's a reason.
Put a little helmet on the frog, like the Soviets did with that dog or the monkey that they sent to space.
Someone has put a frog in a bank
I,
tube before.
I bet someone's put a living creature through a bank tube before. I'm sure that's somewhere.
Matter of fact, now I know what I want to do when I go home.
Oh,
When I go back
Brittle's
to
done it.
Virginia.
When's
Sounds
the
like an
last
Alabama.
technological advancement of the pneumatic tube? When's the last time that technology
Hang on.
advanced?
I don't know, when was it invented?
I'm Googling it right
Because
now.
I feel like it's one of those things. If it hasn't advanced, it's because it's at its peak.
History of pneumatic tube.
It's also like saying when was the last time the toothbrush got updated?
There's a whole Wikipedia page here. Hang
But
on.
the toothbrush does get updated. We now have sonic ones, and like there's new stuff, water picks, all that kind of stuff.
Water picks, yeah.
History.
I'm saying we're done with this, and I'm going to dismiss Craig again.
1854 is when the first patent.
All right, somebody's put a frog in there before.
Yeah. He saw a 220-yard pneumatic system between the London Stock Exchange and the Threadneedle Street, London.
I'm reading the Wikipedia page for pneumatic tubes. Related applications include fish cannons, which use mechanisms very similar to pneumatic tubes.
Wait,
Let's click on the
hold on.
Wikipedia page for fish.
What's the fish cannon?
Hang on, I'll share my stream. There you go.
All right, if this is what Austin thinks it is, I may have to concede that we are closer to that than Brittle.
Okay. What's a fish cannon? Tell me.
It is a waterway structure on or around artificial and natural barriers, such as dams, locks, and waterfalls, that provide aquatic animals, particularly a fish, a detour to facilitate natural movements, migrations of, and I have no idea what those fucking words are, and I'm not going to try and say them.
They gave fish a detour. That's a scenic route for a fish.
Fishways enable fish to pass around the water level difference around barriers by swimming and or leaping up a series of relatively low, steeped spillways.
So they're still doing the work. They're not being carried. They're still just swimming.
Yeah.
Or are they being
Where
carried?
are the tubes coming in? This is on the pneumatic tube Wikipedia page.
Is it like pressurized water?
Hang on, the
it
fish
moves
walk.
and the fish just like hop in and just carried away? I feel like that's
There's
slow
fish
down.
cannon.
Fish cannon.
Wait, right here,
where's
fish cannon. A wet, flexible pneumatic tube uses air pressure to suck in salmon one at a time and gently shoot them out into the destination water. The system was originally designed by Bellevue, Washington Company, Whoosh, to safely move apples.
All right, now you got to look up whoosh fish cannon.
Whoosh fish cannon. What a name.
I mean, what else would you call them? You know, that's what it do. Whoosh.
Hey, whoosh.
Oh,
Is that it?
that thing looks like it's launching them, according to that wave. Or that ripple. All right, now
See?
try to put Brittle through this.
See, we could do this with people.
Can we get a video? Can we strap a
That
GoPro
called the
on a
salmon
fish?
cannon? The
like-
salmon cannon.
I like salmon cannon more than whoosh.
Yeah,
Well,
I
whoosh
don't-
is the company.
it's the salmon cannon. See, those fish aren't dead.
It's
We
also
can do
not
that
a.
with people.
Can we?
Yes.
That thing's fucking moving.
It's hauling ass. And there's there's no water involved.
I thought we put a GoPro on one.
I know. I
It's
thought
just
so too.
CGI.
I wanted,
Boom, look at him go.
We can do this with people.
yes. Okay. I will say though, he is then ending up in water, which inherently slows you down. He is not.
We will
ending
work on the ending later. We got to get the go first.
Before you can put brakes on the car, you need to figure out how to
Right.
It sounds like Austin. It sounds like you need to email Whoosh.
I might have to email Whoosh. I see what you have done with the salmon cannon.
What
Can
about
we
the
do
human?
this with people?
we,
Oh, now I got to come up with a name.
you got to
Sand and
email
Cannon
them.
is such an awesome name.
It's the main cannon. Well, that's a little sexist. Yeah, probably can't do that.
Well, Man Cannon's
Wait, what did you
great,
say?
but I feel like it's not
Just
true to
the
the
main
Man
cannon.
Cannon name.
I mean, yeah, main cannon was what you had in Halo. That's why I was going with it. But this day and age, that wouldn't fly because then people would think women can't be on it, and we encourage women on our human cannon.
I don't know. During our podcast,
Or are we
today,
gonna
I think I
segregate the
heard
tubes
Brittle
again?
say we got to push down the gays.
I did not say
What?
that. What?
What?
You said it was to avoid the gays.
I did not say that.
You did. You said people wear hats so they can avoid the gays.
God damn it.
I called it out twice.
I didn't know what you meant when you said that. I heard you say it. I didn't know. I was like, whatever.
Yeah.
Jesus.
I think I don't remember. I'm definitely going back and clipping it just
Pete's
because it was funny to
collections of
me. But you're saying at the gym people wear hats so that they can put down the gays, and I was like, hold on.
Damn it. No context roundabout is hilarious.
Right. No context roundabout is going to get us canceled.
Yeah.
Anyway, let's see what else we can come up with. Fish cannon.
Fish cannon.
Have,
I need an emo whoosh. This but people. Just that's it.
pneumatic elevator.
elevator.
Wait.
Cylindrical vertical shaft and a passenger capsule.
We're already there.
Yeah, so that's the bank tube, just operating in a controlled manner.
So how do they slow the elevator down then?
How do they get it to stop?
That's what I'm saying. Whatever they're doing there, just make it for people. Like
How
a
do they
single
get it to
person.
stop and hold where it's at? That has to be vacuum operated.
God, I feel like I'm validated now.
I'm gonna admit it would appear that there's a company that thinks like you do. And
Yeah.
although I'm not seeing really anything about that being for humans.
It was an elevator. What?
Oh, there's another company that does it.
What's this?
Um,
That's just a home elevator.
ow,
But
everything
actually, a
hurts.
pneumatic one?
Imagine walking into that house and you get greeted, and then you just see no context somebody just slowly floating up through the tube.
Yeah, you're
I
damn
would
straight.
lose my
Yeah,
shit.
dude, I would bankrupt my family to have that put into my house. What are you talking about?
35
Heather-
grand and it can be yours.
That's actually
it?
not
Oh,
bad.
that
can
No,
totally
that's
do
just
that.
not that bad.
It's a car. It's a car. This day and age.
No, I think that's just a generic home. That's just a generic home elevator. You're just looking at go on the left side over there. Go back up. On the left side there, pneumatic vacuum elevators. Oh, that's the
Are
people
you
we rock.
looking for a wow factor?
you're damn
that is-
straight I am.
That is exactly what the reaction will be when you if somebody
God,
sees
now can I
that.
put that thing on the
in
side?
action.
No,
and
the
just, like,
reaction is going to be, what the fuck is that thing?
I need it tipped over. That way I can get from my bedroom to my living room without having to walk.
You'd have to make it bigger because once again, that is not ADA compliant at that size.
But
It's
you're in a
personal
house, so this
use.
doesn't need to be.
Yeah, houses don't require ADA.
That's
I
fair.
was gonna say,
On-
right
only
next to the
businesses.
staircase.
only businesses.
Well, then
Some
that begs the
Silicon
question: do
Valley.
you actually need pneumatic tube?
Hold
if
on,
it's a
hang on.
public thing?
Nope, this is a big roadblock in your tube.
Hey.
When the vacuum sucks the air out of the top of the shaft, the elevator car, a plexiglass cylinder with... Okay, never mind. Within the
floats up at a
plexiglass
control-
shaft.
That's exactly what I was saying we should do. Yeah, but travel
I
between
don't
the
think you
floor
want
at
a 360
degree.
degree panoramic view of my house.
I
Wheelchair accessible options available.
up to 525 pounds.
You can get fucking anybody.
Yeah. I love
They have
these people.
They have wheelchair accessible options.
Fucking God, I am so validated. I am
I can't wait for the
so
next one of
happy.
these to be ADA compliant.
I don't know what. Mechanical engineers.
Energy efficient.
Really? That feels like it wouldn't be compared to a regular
To a
elevator.
regular elevator?
You're basically operating a giant wind tunnel in your home.
To run on solar?
The
Only requires
convenience of
single.
it.
Oh wait, it does at the
It
very
only
bottom. It
requires
says
single phase.
options to run on solar energy, making them a sustainable choice. Hell yeah!
How does this work?
Can we get a
Buy
video? of one of these
Futurama
things?
magic. Go F yourselves.
Here's
Just
the-
another thing that Matt Groening called.
Yeah.
Add it to the list.
How dare you question me?
Wait, hang on. Fill this out. Am I filling it out? Here, you contact them. Here,
Look, they're based in Ohio, Shane. You could go all right over there.
I will not go into Ohio for an elevator.
I will not go into Ohio. Full stop.
This is awesome.
So it
So
sounds like
happy
you
we
need
landed
to
here.
email. You need to email Whoosh and you need to email Aerolift and see if there is a way to do this that doesn't
Fuck is this thing?
require the capsule. Because that was your big thing, is that it shouldn't require a capsule.
Correct. I just want to free
Is this
ball
in
it
their
in there.
bedroom?
Kind of looks like it.
How
Shaftless
fucking
home
lazy are
elevators.
you? You
Oh,
can't walk into the.
That's one of those stair lift things. That's all that is.
Is it?
Is a
No,
shaftless
it's just a
home elevator?
shaftless home
Yeah.
elevator.
Yeah, that's a chair lift.
I
Or a
prefer
stair
my
lift or whatever.
elevators with a
I
shaft.
guess.
All right, we're wrapping this up. Thanks for listening to our first supplemental, where we discuss more about pneumatic tubes.
And how Austin is valid in his beliefs.
Maybe.
It took longer than expected. The communication was.
It actually didn't. It took like one Google search and we were there.
No, he's reading reviews.
I want to see a review on. I need a review on the pneumatic tube elevator. Whoa. Okay.
All right. Well, thanks for watching our first supplemental podcast. We'll see you next time.